On July 12th, we won't forget that day here in Anthem. All of a sudden, we saw police, everything happening here, and they had everything locked down.
And then out they come, and we're like, oh.
And they said there was a shooting at Andrews E.
Do you see where they went?
They couldn't be in any of these businesses, right?
Nobody walks in with a pistol and just robs, right?
22 seconds is all it took.
Victim has gunshot wounds, right?
Multiple gunshot wounds, yeah. All black clothing, black helmets. One appeared to be a female. We have the video of inside of them actively doing it.
But these 22 seconds
Looks like she smashes everything.
And then that's when the shooting starts up here.
don't show the whole story.
The horrible things that happened to Helen, you wouldn't even want to see in a horror movie.
Why do you believe her?
I'm investigative reporter Erica Stapleton, and this is He Made Me Do It, a 12 News iTeam series uncovering how a teenager from Vermont became a robbery suspect in Arizona, saying she was forced into the crime by an abuser.
We were told that you're a victim of human trafficking.
We take a hard look at whether a suspect can also be a victim.
She's a danger.
The system is set up for women like this, or any victim like this, to really fail.
And if allegations of abuse were ignored.
I don't think they care.
22 seconds.
Somebody please help me!
How did they decide to choose this little store in Anthem? That's what bothers me.
Joe Alvarez is all about Anthem. He's the past president of the Rotary Club, friends with the jeweler.
I still call it miracle.
Who survived the shooting.
His injuries were very significant.
Very significant. He's lucky to be alive. He's a fighter. He's a fighter, and you know what? There's people that said that he put himself in harm's way to protect the young ladies in that, and he took the brunt of what happened.
There were 5 people working in the store at the time of the robbery, who we aren't showing or naming to respect their request for privacy. And another warning, what you're about to see is hard to watch.
Have you guys seen the video yet?
The surveillance video shows some of the employees in the front cleaning up before closing when the 2 suspects came through the door.
He's got the gun.
The employees run to the back as the guy with the gun pushes forward. The other starts smashing the cases, even though the jewelry's not there.
I don't think they got anything.
The jeweler comes out from the back with his own gun, confronting the robbers when he gets shot.
Probably didn't even plan on shooting, but he did when he saw the gun pointed at him.
They fled with nothing.
They didn't take any jewelry.
I know. They wanted cash, whether that was for things they do or whatever, but it was amateurs. You can tell it was amateurs.
Suspects outstanding.
For a moment, this community was shook. For a moment. Because that shock quickly turned into an overpowering support for not only the victims' families, the jewelry store owner. I mean, it's incredible with this community, how they supported it. But it was a tough day in Anthem that day.
While the community rallied around the jewelry store employees, the suspects were still at large.
Had to go that way.
They ran that way and went to the back.
Security video shows them on a motorcycle.
So they pulled in right here.
And law enforcement immediately started to search the area, high and low.
Who knows, they might be hunkered down.
You wonder, okay, they hit this place. Is there another business locally in Anthem they think they can hit again? So everyone was on alert.
On edge until 4 days later, July 16th. About 400 miles away in Southern California.
I think 15 police cars is a good number. It was a lot. I wouldn't be trying to run from that many police officers, put it that way.
These cops aren't chasing just any truck.
U-Haul pursuits are kind of a staple in Southern California culture for some reason.
A U-Haul.
They're very memorable. I remember this one.
Miles Madison, a photojournalist with County News Service, not only remembers, he caught it all on camera.
It wasn't as much of a story until it turned out that I guess these guys were, I think it was a jewelry store robbery suspects out in Arizona.
The chase goes on for more than an hour until police blew out the U-Haul's tires.
The driver just had a face of defeat. I think he knew exactly what was going to happen. He was going to jail for a long time. And I remember the female was visibly upset.
Do not make any fast moves. Do you understand?
Police in California arrested 22-year-old Matthew Jones and 18-year-old Helen Simmons, their descriptions matching the suspects in the Anthem armed robbery case.
The robbers were captured over the weekend after a police chase in California.
The Bonnie and Clyde-like couple causing chaos.
They found a motorcycle packed in the back of the truck, black clothing, helmets, a hammer.
Oh, there was a sense of relief, right? They've got them. Now we're going to make sure that justice is served.
But much like the video of the robbery, the arrest doesn't tell the whole story.
I almost seems like there was a little bit of relief.
Relief?
You know, you'd think if it was like a Bonnie and Clyde type of situation, they'd be like, you know, they're getting split up. Like, I'm so sad to see you go. We've been together this time. I didn't see that type of reaction.
No, this was the moment Helen Simmons had been waiting for. Someone to get her away from Matthew Jones.
You meet him on Tinder in Phoenix?
Yes.
A guy she met only weeks before, who she said wouldn't let her go. Next time on He Made Me Do It.
We were told that you're a victim of human trafficking.
He made me do some horrible things, Mom.
And this is so far beyond the scope of anything that she would do.
I didn't want to do it. He made me. I just wanted to go